What have we got here? Well, after playing a few more games on mains, we are now approaching the 1650 bracket of ELO and still going strong. This is a Swain against Lulu matchup, and I did this to identify a few things. It's not exactly I played massively well. I did raped and blah, blah, blah. Went and raped everything, carried my team, blah blah blah. It was just general pointers that I learned on the way. And before I do anything, I'm gonna turn the fucking sound down. Right. Yes, I'm incredibly professional at this. Bite me.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
So, this guy took jungle instead of Leslie, so Leslie is kind of stuck being in the support role, but it's fine because he helps me out a great freaking deal just by being the support. I'll point this out later. It's actually quite funny, but I ward both sides because with this I try being aggressive early on as Swain, and I really don't want to get ganked. Although being Malphite, the only way he can get to me is by pretty much running at me. But still, I would rather not give first blood. The general rule I have is if I'm against a champion which I'm really not so certain about, like Lulu, I just farm, wait till 6. Because falling behind in lane of Swain is blah. Not quite as bad as LB, but pretty bad nonetheless. So I'm going to speed this up when I can. I managed to get some big harass off because she was dumb and moved too close. The only thing I need to be wary of are twofold. One is when she pixes and then glitter lances me. So when she pixes me, I wait a little while, then take a 90-degree turn so she misses glitter lance. And the other one is if she pixes a minion and then glitter lances off that. So I'll run through that one again. She pixes me, and okay, no, she just missed. Never mind. I presume she expected I would walk back. I have no idea, but still. This game was actually kind of won because Nidalee had a clue. And it was so annoying that we managed to get stuff done everywhere else on the map. I don't have a problem admitting when other people like actually do well and then we win because of them at all. Because we do. Xin tried to come gang, but I couldn't actually get in a position to never move. Lulu went, instead of moving in a straight line, moved sideways, so she went out of the circle faster. But still, that means, I think that means I'm now ahead of her in levels because she missed out on, she got zoned out of CS by Xin turning up, which is actually quite useful. But, yeah, which is going to be more interesting, but I just don't know what the hell he even does. Like, I remember, I only played against it once, and that was in Season 2. And that was just getting ticked and glitter lanced everywhere. So, in that instance, Xin wants to go gang, so I make an aggressive move. I move towards Q into never move, and she immediately has to flash. If she didn't flash, she'll get caught and bound down and I don't know. Caught, bound down, and I don't know. Assume they're children watching this, so I can't use the correct terminology, but still. I am slightly wary that I'm going to get ganked, which is why I don't try to be as aggressive as possible here in case someone comes around the back. I try to hang around one side or the other, and so Malphite decides to just run into the lane, which is fine by me. Problem with Swain is I can't really go ganking anywhere. For one, top's not even existent. Two, what ganking power do I have at bot? Pretty much nothing, so I'm pretty much stuck staying in lane. I'm staying well far back, purely because I have no wards. I know I'm pretty vulnerable to getting ganked because of 2 slows, and then Lulu can speed up. As it turned out, Malphite didn't go mid, probably because he realised that the lane was pushing, and with how passive I play. Things pick up later, but that's about it. At the moment it's just being passive, trying to farm as best as I can. So there's your example of fixing something and then using Little Aunt. She's trying to push the wave to go back, so I'm trying to CS as best I can. Not CSing fantastically well, but still. Like I said, first half of this is a little bit boring, but I'll show you a few things I do later. Someone is summoning me somewhere. Hold on. So Zen goes down the side, I go through mid. So I hit what I can onto her. Zen jumps at her. So I Q and then use never move slightly in front of her, so she can't move that way. If she were to move back, she would move into our range and she would die. If she moved forward, as you saw, she got caught and so she gets blown up. It's just, I don't know, I sometimes get people comment that if they see a Swain miss another move, they automatically think it's bad. And it did take me a while to realize and how to use it correctly in such a manner that it basically forces a no-win situation for them, and so you get to kill them. But still, I end up staying in lane forever, pretty much. I remember accumulating something. I could straight buy a Rod of Ages, I think, by the time I went back, because I just didn't care. So now that I've hit 6, I know I can afford to be a bit more aggressive. They know that, and they're just busy dancing around. I technically could have flashed and never moved her if I wanted to, but that would be a dick move. I don't know, I was really tempted to, but I don't know why I didn't.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Thing with Swain is trade as often as you can, but don't overcommit to it. Like, Swain has the ability to 100-0 people purely by just driving at them on full force. And the thing is, even if you're CC, as if any tunnel CC, silence, stun, whatever, birds will still fly out. I'm pretty much close to full health, and Lulu is back down to less than 50. I have methods of regenerating that HP when I want because I have blue buff. I honestly can stay in lane the entirety of I just stay. I'm back to full health again, and this is what happens. You wear them down to the point that they get so uncomfortable in the lane that they always win your killing potential, but you're never within theirs. I mean, Swain is vulnerable to very heavy burst, but you can build against that. I just never use. This is the problem of not having boots. Is it makes landing never move a bit of a pain. Feel how slow you are. So in this instance, they make. I try cutting them off, but Lee Sin flashes for it. So in this instance, right, the other reason why I didn't want to overly commit to Lulu with Ignite or anything, because I know she has an ult, which would like completely negate my Ignite for one thing. And I just don't understand the point of Lulu mid lane. She can't kill me, but in a way, I guess I can't kill her either. So I stay in lane because I realise that A, our blue buffs can regain mana, and 2, her ult's down for a while. So technically, I should be able to make something happen here and just go all in and kill her because there's no way she can escape it. Right, I managed to kill her that way. Although I did turn up ult a bit too early, and I easily could have died. Dominion aggro, sorry. So that's another kill. I go back, I have 3k. I go straight by Rod of Ages and Vort and stuff. sometimes you take the risk, even when you're on low health and low mana, that because their key spell is down, you just have to try and take the risk of killing them. Or, well, take the risk of you dying, but more importantly, there's the chance that you can kill them. And that's the only chance you'll ever get. What was it? It's a risk to take risks, but it's also risky not to take risks. Because if I didn't take that risk, then I wouldn't be overly ahead of her, and Xin loves to dive. She's in mid a lot, which I guess did help a fair amount, but on the other hand, she couldn't exactly go top, and bot was always at the tower as well. Although Misfortune complained that Nunu kept taking the CS. You know, if Misfortune could CS perfectly, then she'll have a point, but as it was, it wasn't as if Nunu killed them, it was just she couldn't CS them properly. So, yeah. So I have both sides warded, I have a push to our tower, I'm going to see if I can harass her under it, but more to the point, we see Nidalee actually destroying everything in sight, but we see whether we can get anything done here anyway. We can't, because they will be buggered off. So that's fine, we leave Nidalee to it, because she draws 2 people away at all times. Later on she draws 3, which is quite funny. But she is so irritating in the team. Here's the thing, you can miss never move, right? And then some people will assume because they can't get bound, therefore they won't die, they'll happily walk back into your range to harass you. So I miss, but Lulu immediately runs back in and tries to retaliate. So I get my harass off of her as well, because she walks into my range. It's just why not? I can heal all of the damage she does to me, but she can't heal my damage. And the limiting factor is actually my range in a lot of instances. So what else can we do? I ward up. I wonder whether we can catch anyone. But then Lulu disappears, I don't know where Malphite is. And those two are backed off, so I get the hell out of here as well before I get caught. So I go back in lane, I regenerate everything, I'm Swain, I don't care. Technically I should have run around, taken wraiths and wolves and stuff like that, if I was actually really trying, but yeah. We gotta pick on Malphite, so call goes down to take Dragon. Because they don't have a smite, and they have no real method of, you know, lunging something or taking it. So Ezreal ult or Lux ult. I mean, the closer they have, maybe an Ash Arrow, but she had to be hella lucky. So we take that. I go get blue. And other thing of note is Swain with blue buff, God mode. Swain without blue buff is So what can we have? She sort of sees I'm out of mana, which is sort of true, so she runs towards me at a million miles an hour. Then you place it behind them, because that is the natural instinct of what people do, is to run away from you. Don't even need to slow or anything. Is where else could she go? If, right, she had moved to either side, I could still get my harass onto her. But she would still be in my range, and she would have to continue taking damage and wait for never move to wear off. As it is, she walks straight back, which is probably the worst option, I guess, because now she's definitely stuck there. But on the other hand, I've now forced an ult from her, and I know that for the next, I think it's a minute or so? Minute and a half. I can commit to her, no, she won't pull anything stupid. But Ignite being on the bloody left wing is means I probably won't have an to kill again. So we go to mid, or try to take mid. And the reason I took Swain to begin with was because Swain is completely anathema to Malphite. Malphite's typical combination is Q, walk up to you because he's sped up and you'll slow down, they smack you over the face a few times. Swain will just slow him down, then lock him, and then continue hitting him. It makes his life a misery, but he's in the jungle, so yeah. That means just doesn't get enough. Doesn't get too much farm, and it's kinda useless. Although later on I get chain CC'd all hell and back, which annoyed me to shit, but we'll do that later. So, I didn't know this was warded, which is why I stayed around the corner hoping to catch someone, but Lulu ran all the way away. I said, fight, well, just nick their jungle, but Xin, being the pro jungler, smited it, so I couldn't get it. And then this is what annoyed me immensely. Like, I had bound Ashe perfectly well, and then Xin knocks them out. A, of Misfortune's ult, and B, out of my reach, so I couldn't actually get to her. I mean, part of me wondered whether I could kill Lee Sin, but I didn't want to waste Ignite. I could use it later. And basically, one of the things you need to learn when you want to be a better player is when to save onto your summoners in a hopeless situation. So many people like get caught and immediately think I need to flash and get out of the fail, and they're dead anyway. The other one's using Ignite when it's just, if you're in a situation where you know whatever you do you're boned, then just admit it and just save what you have. Because an opportunity will come later to use it and equalize. Because if you do use it, you just waste it for no gain whatsoever.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
There's so many people using summoner skills just as a desperation attempt to try and equalize. It's quite funny at times, but that's sad when it's actually semi-serious. So, Misfortune's bot. I'm going to go top to get the farm. The thing is with this composition is each of us are rather strong duelists. And they can't just send one person to us, because if they send just one person to us, then we will kill them. Like, if they go for Nidalee, she'll either run away, or, as proved earlier on, kill one of them and run away anyway. If they go for me, I could probably kill one or both of them if I had enough mana. And Misfortune's just trying to play along because she's trying to feel relevant. I'm sorry, am I being miserable today? But anyway, they all ran away from Nunu, but Nunu got smacked and died. Yeah, Leslie got a little bit cocky this game, but if you're Nunu bot, your job is pretty much just to annoy the shit out of the enemy team. So in this one, I try and hang at maximum range to bind them, except Xin again does just zooms back in and dies. Right, there's always one retard per team normally, and in this case it was Xin. I mean, okay, he sort of did help me win my lane, but still, that's no excuse for doing the most retarded things possible. I think he also then does something hilariously bad at smiting. So, obviously, the thing is, I'm not a great fan of Woter on Swain. I mean, I really love it if I have someone else on my team who likes it and then takes it. That's what Nunu did, because Leslie is quite a fan of just AP Nunu, especially against Yorick and just ruining top lane. But it helps me my regeneration immensely, because then all my spells get spell banned. But because my ult's generally 75% spell banned anyway, in a way, it's a little bit of overkill on your kit. I don't know. I just tend to find the other items to be far more valuable. Like, you need a lot of mages in order to have everything. You need Zhonya's to survive focus. You need Chalice to maintain your mana pool. So that's already 4 items used. And at this stage I still haven't got boots because, quite frankly, boots in Season 3 are overrated. There's 4 item slots and you have 2 left. If you put Woter in one of them, then you're lacking penetration or just raw power. And if you then got a Rabadon after that, then you're still rather squishy. I don't know. Swain is not like loads of choices, but there's so much stuff that you want, and you have to make a sacrifice somewhere. And my reasoning is I already have regeneration from ult, therefore I don't need Woter. But it's a personal thing. I've seen some people rush for a Hextech Gunblade, just a Hextech Revolver. And Xin dives back in. Yeah, apparently this was my fault. I kid you not. There was a comment later that I baited him into jumping in. I wonder if we could get anything done. But the point was, we should have actually gone straight for them, because Nidalee was currently ruining top, and we needed to stop them from going back, because there was just no way Lee Sin could handle Lily by herself. So we actually misplayed that, but we didn't actually realise Nidalee had pushed all the way in until, like, now, basically. At this point, I try to farm everything possible. I really should have gone for race a lot sooner, but I just have a habit of forgetting. When I try to kill my opponent so much, I just fixate on them. So we forced ult from Kale. Like, I actually made a problem. I should have stuck with her and killed her, but instead I sort of saw the carry get to being in distress, and normally my instinct is to go and help them out. Unfortunately, MF being MF, she just went smush and died. So in this instance, that's again using Never Move to cut off an avenue of escape. If she goes back this way, Xin was there. She had no option but to go this way. And so she dies anyway, I think? Yeah, she dies anyway. And then I managed to land that Ash, and she dies as well. So I'll go through that again. Lulu killed Ash, she's now on the other side of us. I put Never Move here so she can't move this way, because if she moves it she'll be slowed anyway. And then I could munch on her, so that forces her to the right where Nunu is, and he slows her as well. And then I have more slows and snares, so she's continually doing damage in range. And I have no idea what the heck that play was, but anyway. Slow to snare, and 2 people dead. Do we manage to get Lee Sin? I don't know. No, no, shit, away. At this point, the goal is still to split like crazy, because that's exposed, but we never really exploit it enough because MF is busy doing her own freaking thing. I mean, we said in game plan that I'm busy, like, just being Swain, and I have so many people occupied with me. But I'm still alive, fine. But Nunu's been taking the team. Everyone loves to focus him. We made the summary that because he has Rota, he's the source of my healing, and therefore we must kill him first to stop Swain from healing. So in this instance, I'm trying to see whether... Oh! I need to just look at this again. We're always scot-free, technically, because they chase after Nidalee, which is all the worst person to go after. And MF tries to run back in and take on... Are you shitting me? She actually hit the minion instead of Ash. Oh well, she died. And basically, Leslie at this point pointed out that if MF ever gets that idea in her head to make a play, just please keep running, because so many times we've seen her die due to sheer stupidity. This game would have been over a lot sooner if she'd actually listened to our instructions. So yeah, Xin, we take this dragon. It's easily ours, but Xin smites it so early, and we lose that. That is okay, because I'm getting more than I get, I believe. So, in the meantime, I'm trying to kill Ash where possible. I just want to kill everyone, but yeah, it's a little bit strange, because actually I could have gotten out of here, but Lulu played that pretty nicely actually.
Blue team double kill.
Which was shove it on his fist and just straight down the line. There's no way I can move, basically. I don't know.
Rampage.
Oh, did I mention this Lulu was a plant player? I'll show you in a moment. But yeah, this is 1650-ish. I think I mentioned that at the very beginning. I'm repeating myself. I honestly don't have much to say right now besides we finally managed to get into Emma's head to just listen to us if she wants to win. Because our ability to push down towers is so much stronger than theirs. Like Ash is solo pushing mid and we're just going to go and get our Indians far quicker. So in this instance, it's like a little bit stuck on it. The thing is, Kale's ult doesn't stop CC, and I'm basically... And again, MF is in the wrong place. And Ash normally kills all of us. I actually wanted to stay around here and then turn around and kill Ash, but we got spotted. So Leslie again took one for the team, or basically for me, because why not? I guess as the AP carry are more important. But still. Oh, during all of that, Italy got the inhib. So actually, it was actually in our favour because now there's a lot of pressure at bot. We can easily... there's a lot of pressure at top. So our next objective is to go bot. And as it is, because that's the case, we decided to send Italy bot and everyone will go and try and nom her face. I mean, in this one, they send 1, 2, 3, 4 people up top. I mean, Lily gets out of this, but I don't know why MF ran up here. Because now that we're all up here, there's no pressure in the other lanes and they can stay here. Our main source of annoyance and irritation is Nidalee by herself, but since she's here with the rest of us, they can push us and shit back. So we send these two down mid. And whilst the rest of us hold this, because they have to send at least 2 people back. And MF will still stay here because, I don't know.
Your turret has been destroyed.
And again, Uni gets caught by another arrow to the face. But yeah. Nidalee goes bot, because why not, and she's going to steadily rip the tower to pieces, and they have to recall. And so our suggestion right now is, if they go after Nidalee, then I completely screwed this up. I could not Zonya at all. I got smacked into the tower, smacked up, and then turned to a freaking thing. And if I could have Zonya'd, I would have been fine. I could have killed 1 or 2 people, but as it was, MF manages to kill people, which is what? This should not have actually worked, but MF ends up
Purple team triple kill.
So that's fine. Nidalee's being annoying. She had 2 people had to deal with her, but still, I got caught. And could not Zonya for shit. I just completely forgot that Lulu could turn me into a fluffy thing. Yeah. So, what have we got here? In this instance, they sent 3 people bot to deal with Nidalee. So her sacrifice wasn't in vain because we went immediately for the Baron. Because at most, there were 2 people here who could attempt to stop us, and it definitely was not the jungler. So, we do this as quickly as we can. But I'd like to point out that MF actually tried to hit... she tried to hit the freaking ward. Or was that Caitlyn? I don't know. We had 2 really bad AD carries, one in a row, but one both of them carried them. So in this instance, it was, can we steal blue? But as not, we see them coming, and I already have it, so I have to make do with what I have. So Malphite charges in. And I need to turn all top and back off a bit. Because otherwise, one my mana would drain in an instant. I mean, I've got Challenge, got Blue, but turn off quickly enough, but I had to bide my time before I went back in again. So that's that, and now back in the middle of this fight, we see everyone. We see Ash, and just go straight for her, and then I'm sort of out of mana, but it's flying with Chalice and Blue, but I can type Malphite down like crazy. least interesting for me and for as well. And I was kiting like crazy, because why not?
Quadra kill.
They have no more ignites, they have no more anything. I can just regenerate and kite everyone to crazy. It's fine. I got a quadra kill. I'd actually like to find out what the hell Ash was trying to do with that, because she was actually in Kelly. Oh, I guess she was boned either way. If she went back, she was too late. I was in the range that wherever she went, she was boned, but it never moved straight on top of her. If she stayed there, she took damage and would have died. If she moved towards me, which was the only option left, did not get caught by it.
Quadra kill.
And yeah, I get Quadra. I tried farming a bit, but it really doesn't matter. We won the game. We've got Baron, and we are so fed.
Blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed. Blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed. Blue team's inhibitor has been
We need to
destroyed.
kill all 3 inhibs and game over. And KO Cop lost again. In this video, it was just how to destroy a lane opponent, and I guess a few more examples of kiting, and how to use never move in a non-standard manner. Like, to me it's natural to use never move to cut avenues of escape and movement off and limit your opponent's options, but I'm guessing for the more novice players it just isn't as obvious how to use never move if you're like thinking about it a bit more, so I hope this helps you with that. If all things continue as they are, then hopefully I should be able to upload some 1700, 1800 games soon enough, if Leslie is perfectly willing to cooperate, because quite frankly it helps that I have someone who's actually minorly competent and knows when it's just knows how to play the fucking game. Actually, you might see more LeBlanc videos. Oh well, GG and have fun.